Good evening and welcome to News9. I'm Nolan Pinto. Now, Malaysian Prime Minister Najib Razak in a press conference announced that the search for MH370 has been called off. An Australian Navy ship was close to finding possible debris from a missing Malaysia Airlines jetliner. As a mounting number of sightings of floating objects raise hopes wreckage of the plane may soon be found. The HMAS Success should reach 2 objects spotted by the Australian military aircraft by Tuesday morning, latest. Now, this is what Malaysia's government stated, offering the first chance of picking up suspected debris from the plane. The objects, described as a grey or green circular object and an orange rectangular object, were spotted about 2,500 kilometres west of Perth. Neither Malaysia nor Australia gave details on the object's size. Malaysian Prime Minister Najib Razak in a press conference announced that the search for MH370 has been called off. Now, an Australian Navy ship was to finding possible debris from a missing Malaysian Airlines jetliner. As a mounting number of sightings of floating objects raise hopes wreckage of the plane may soon be found. The HMAS Success should reach 2 objects spotted by Australian military aircraft by Tuesday morning at the latest. Now, this is what Malaysia's government has stated, offering the first chance of picking up suspected debris from the plane.
Based on their new analysis, Inmarsat and the AAIB have concluded that MH370.
Now, the objects are described as a grey or green circular object and an orange rectangular object was spotted about 2,500 kilometres west of Perth. Neither Malaysia nor Australia gave details on the object's size.
This is a remote location, far from any possible landing sites. It is therefore with deep sadness and regret that I must inform you that according to this new data, flight MH370 ended in the southern Indian Ocean. We will be holding a press conference tomorrow with further details. In the meantime, we wanted to inform you of this new development at the earliest opportunity. I was briefed by representatives from the UK Air Accidents Investigation Branch, or AAIB. They informed me that Inmarsat, the UK company that provided the satellite data, which indicated the northern and southern corridors, has been performing further calculations on the data using a type of analysis never before used in an investigation of this sort. They have been able to shed more light on MH370's flight path. Based on their new analysis, Inmarsat and the AAIB have concluded that MH370 flew along the southern corridor and that its last position was in the middle of the Indian Ocean west of Perth. This is a remote location, far from any possible landing sites. It is therefore with deep sadness and regret that I must inform you that according to this new data, flight MH370 ended in the southern Indian Ocean. We will be holding a press conference tomorrow with further details. In the meantime, we wanted to inform you of this new development.
Now, precious taxpayers' money being wasted on contentious projects is not something unheard of. The latest to join the bandwagon is the Aadhaar card.
3,500 crores down the drain. Major setback for Aadhaar. In a major setback to Aadhaar card, the Supreme Court directed the Government of India to withdraw all orders which make the Aadhaar card mandatory for availing any service. The court also directed the Unique Identification Authority of India not to share any information pertaining to an Aadhaar card holder with any government agency without the prior permission of the card holder. A three-judge bench headed by Justice B.S. Chauhan told that the project not only violated the right to privacy, but the biometrics, which is the foundation of the project, is an unreliable and untested technology, and public funds was being channeled to private enterprises without sufficient validation. Nandan Nilekani, the former chairman of UIDAI, played it safe by not speaking about the future of Aadhaar. He conveniently welcomed the decision of the Apex Court to stop government agencies from sharing any information pertaining to Aadhaar card holder.
UID is absolutely workable. 660 crore people have got the Aadhaar number, and in fact the Supreme Court has said exactly what we had put in our special leave petition, that data privacy should be ensured, so we're very happy with the verdict.
Senior Congress leader and Union Minister for Petroleum, Veerappa Moily, said that the Aadhaar card is in its experimental stage and making it mandatory was something that the union government always opposed.
We also concede that we have not made it mandatory deliberately because it was on a trial basis.
But is it a big blow for the UPI?
No, it is a natural thing, and we don't claim. We have not made it mandatory, and it is optional. That is why we are in the implementation process. This is a big experiment made. It has rendered benefit to number of beneficiaries, and there is no commission, middleman, everything. So this is the course of action which I expected, and we did not oppose this kind of a decision. And to make it mandatory, at least this trial run should go on for 3 or 4 years. Despite the Supreme Court telling look into this, we have continued even the other scheme, even in the petroleum sector. So it's not a surprise, and I don't think anybody could make big thing of it. When it is an experimental stage, we are doing this, and we deliberately did not make it mandatory.
This issue has been going back and forth, with the Supreme Court questioning the validity of the entire program because the bill which was presented in the Rajya Sabha in 2010 went on to get cabinet approval, but it was never passed by the parliament. Touted as India's version of the social security number, the project cost the central exchequer close to 3,500 crore rupees. With close to 400 million people already having the card, one cannot help but question the need to spend such humongous amount on an experimental project which at the moment doesn't seem to be serving any purpose. It now remains to be seen if the Apex Court will reverse its judgment in case the Parliament passes the Aadhaar card bill in the future, making it constitutionally valid. A News9 report.
Well, Modi might have been or having several supporters in the form of actors and other celebrities, but looks like Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has decided to be his perpetual enemy. Else why 2 consecutive days and 2 special names for Modi? Take a look.
Siddu never leaves an opportunity, especially when it comes to attacking Modi. Just yesterday, Karnataka Chief Minister called his Gujarat counterpart a mass murderer.
Actually, ಅವರು ನರೇಂದ್ರ ಮೋದಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ನರ ಹಂತಕ. ಇವರು ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ 2002ನೇ ಇಸ್ವಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಗೋದ್ರ ಘಟನೆ ನಡೆಯಿತು, ಹತ್ಯಾಕಾಂಡ.
And today, he took a dig at Modi's supporters. Controversial twist to the old chant. He not only criticized the Har Har Modi slogan that had resounded in Varanasi days back, he further added that the controversial slogan should be tweaked a bit and chanted as Nara Har Modi.
ನರಭೇದ ಮಾಡೋದಂತಹ ನರ ಮೋದಿ
Siddaramaiah didn't mince any words before calling the BJP's prime ministerial candidate as Narahar, meaning manslaughterer. Siddaramaiah made his remark in context of Modi's alleged role in the 2002 riots. But was it required after BJP and Modi asked the supporters to stop chanting the controversial slogan? Looks like Siddaramaiah just loves to rub salt on BJP's wounds. Chief Minister Siddaramaiah didn't stop it with that. He further said that Modi has been using illegal money for his campaigns and that a clean sheet does not make Modi innocent. 2 days in a row, at most of the functions, Siddaramaiah is launching full-fledged attacks on Narendra Modi. He's seen coining new words to intensify his scathing attacks. So one wonders, what is the next word for Modi in Sidhu's dictionary? Can it be worse than this? A News9 report.
Well, in yet another embarrassment for the BJP, Rajkot's Lok Sabha candidate Mohan Kundaria was caught on cam performing an act which has shamed the party. Take a look at what has put the Saffron Party to shame once again.
It is said that children are God's image. They are the future of our nation. But is this what we do with children? Yes, this is the shameful act performed by the sitting MP of Tankara constituency of Gujarat and BJP candidate for Rajkot in the upcoming elections, Mohan Kundaria. The scene was witnessed at a yoga camp organized by the Arya Samaj at the Swami Narayan temple in Rajkot. The BJP minister was invited as a chief guest here to watch the kids perform. But what instead came into limelight was his walk of shame. Kundaria, held by 2 other students of the camp, shamelessly walked on the back of the children. Not just that, after walking on their back, he sat on the back of one of them and stretched his legs on another student's tummy. As soon as the minister's walk of shame was caught on camera, the video became viral on popular mobile messaging application WhatsApp. But Kundaria defended his act and said that the organizers wanted him to participate in the camp along with the children and demonstrate his yoga skills. I'm not an insensitive person and would never hurt anyone physically. The students insisted that they wanted to display their physical and mental strength through yoga. As part of this, I was asked to walk over a group. Though Kundaria called it an act by force in his defense, social media erupted with reactions following this bizarre act. Headed to the gym, doing shoulders, triceps and walking on children. एक मुतालिक यंग लड़कियों को मारता है, दूसरा यंग बच्चों के ऊपर चलता है. बस यार अब शर्म करो बीजेपी. Mohan Kundaria, BJP candidate from Rajkot, walks over children. Is this the kind of MPs we want? Soon they will trample all of us and walk over the entire countrymen. Video of BJP candidate from Rajkot walks and sits on school children. Why doesn't he do acrobatics on Republic Day instead? The Namo party talks about India shining in its campaign for the general elections. But is this how they will make the country shine? Narendra Modi leaves no stone unturned to attack his opposition parties. But now when his own minister has done a shameful act, why is he maintaining silence? A News9 report.